Hello, my name is David Ramirez, and I'll be going over my code for Project 2. So to begin with, it starts with taking the inputs from the customer, beginning with the customer code, which is taken as a string, and the 2 meter readings taken as integers. Next, I print these given numbers using F strings. So first I print the customer code, print the beginning meter reading, and then right here what this does is it formats it to make it 9 digits. Same thing for the second meter reading, ending meter reading, and then it formats it to 9 digits. Now to calculate how many gallons were used, I take reading 2 minus reading 1 and then divide it by 10 since these readings were in tenths of gallons. And then this is in the case that the first reading is greater than the second, which I'll go over later. And right here I define the bill cost and additional gallons, which are variables that come up later in our loops. So first off, for the first customer code, if customer code is R, lowercase or uppercase r, then the bill cost is 5 plus our gallons used times 0.0005. And now for code C, commercial, we have an else if customer code is C, uppercase, lowercase or uppercase. And now if gallons used is less than or equal to 4 million, then the bill cost is just 1,000. But if it's greater than 4 million, first we calculate how many gallons above 4 million it was. So we get gallons used minus 4 million to find those additional gallons. And then to calculate our bill cost, it's 1,000 plus 0.00025 times the additional gallons. And our else if for industrial, customer code is lowercase or uppercase I. For less than 4 million gallons, less than or equal to, our bill cost is just 1,000. But if it's over 4 million but less than 10 million gallons, our bill cost is 2,000. Now for anything over 10 million gallons used, again we find the additional gallons by doing gallons used minus 10,000, 10 million. And our bill cost is 2,000 plus 0.00025 times our additional gallons, the gallons that were over 10 million. And else, if an invalid customer code is given, we simply say invalid entry and we calculate our bill cost and gallons to be 0. And then here at the bottom, we also have our F strings to output the gallons used and our bill cost, with this bill cost being 2 decimal places since it's in dollars. So now I'll be going over some samples. For the first one, we have customer code R with these 2 meter readings. And we had customer code R, we had 13.2 gallons, $5.01, which is what we want. For our second one, we get customer code C. This is our first meter reading. This is our second. And we get 0.8 gallons and 1,000. And this is when this condition comes into play. The first reading is greater than the second because that second reading went over 9 digits. So to find out how many gallons were used, we use 10 digits minus reading 1 plus reading 2 and then divide it by 10 to find out how many gallons we used. So it would give us 8 gallons, 8 divided by 10, which would give us 0.8. And for this last example, we have customer code T, same number as before. And here we get invalid entry because customer code T does not exist.